This is session 4 of Unit 1 of Taxation of 5th SEM BBA of Mangalore University. Computation of depreciation using written down value method. Let us solve the problems of depreciation using written down value method. This is the format to be used. Different blocks of assets when they have the same rate of depreciation. So first we consider the written down value of the asset on the first day of the previous year, add purchases during the year, purchases of the asset which are used for more than 180 days and less than 180 days, then deduct the assets that are sold during the year, and on the closing value of the block of asset, let us charge the depreciation on the percentage given. So we get the written down value of the asset. So the first problem here is A purchased a car in April 2017 for rupees 1,90,000 for his personal use. On 10th June 2019, he gifted the car to his son X, who uses it fully for his professional purposes. So if the car is used for professional purposes, then only we charge the depreciation. The market value of the car on the date of gift was 1,70,000. Find out the cost of the car for computation of depreciation for the previous year 2019-20. Now the car was purchased on 1st April 2017. So let us calculate the depreciation. Cost of the car. This is the initial cost 1,90,000 less deemed depreciation for the previous year 2017-18, and the percentage is 15% on 1,90,000. It comes to 28,500. If you deduct, you get 1,61,500. Again, we have to charge depreciation for the year 2018-19 at the rate of 15%. So it comes to 24,225, and the written down value or the cost of the car is 1,37,275. But the market value of the car on the date of gift is different, but it is not considered for the calculation of depreciation. Let us see problem 2. Mr. A purchases a machine on 1st July 2015 for rupees 2 lakh and sells it on 1st August 2018 for rupees 2,50,000. He reacquires the same machinery on 2nd August 2019 for rupees 3 lakh. What will be his actual cost for the previous year 2019-20? The rate of depreciation to be considered as 25%. This is a problem where asset is sold and reacquired. If an asset is transferred by the assessee to another person in an earlier year and subsequently reacquired by him, the actual cost would be the actual cost when he acquired the asset as reduced by the amount of depreciation allowed to him and reduced again by the amount of depreciation to the subsequent years, or the actual price for which the asset is reacquired by him, whichever is lower. Now here the actual cost of the machinery on 1st July 2015 is 2 lakh. We have to charge depreciation for the year 2015-16 at the rate of 25%. So when you deduct the depreciation, the written down value on 1st April 2016 is 1,50,000. Again charge depreciation for the year 2016-17 at 25%. And when you deduct it, you will get the written down value on 1st April 2017, that is 1,12,500. Depreciation for the year 1st April 2017 to 31st March 2018 at the rate of 25%. So the written down value on 1st April comes to 84,375. Again deduct for the year 2018-19, and the written down value on the 1st April 2019 is 63,281. Hence, even though he reacquired the asset for rupees 3 lakh, the written down value is 63,281 and hence 63,281 will be taken as actual cost of asset for the purpose of depreciation. The following are the written down values of the assets of Mr. B as on 1st April 2019. Rate of depreciation is 15% for the machinery, rupees 3 lakh. He purchased a car for rupees 2 lakh on 1st August 2019 and used it in his business. So the car was purchased during the year. The rate of depreciation on car is also 15%. So both have the same percentage, so we can consider them as a single block of asset. Now let us calculate. So the block 1, machinery and car. Written down value of machinery on 1st April 2019, beginning of the previous year, is 3 lakh. Add the car purchased on 1st August 2019. So when it is in August, it is more than 180 days. From 1st August to 31st March 2020, if you calculate, it is 8 months, so it will be more than 180 days. So rupees 2 lakh, it comes to 5 lakh. So we shall charge the depreciation on the entire block of rupees 5 lakh at the rate of 15%, which comes to 75,000. Therefore, the written down value of the block of asset is 4,25,000. From the following figures, you are required to ascertain the depreciation, admissible and other liabilities, if any, in respect of previous year relevant to the assessment year 2020-21. Plant and machinery and building. Now here the percentage of depreciation is not given. If the percentage is not given, we can consider plant and machinery as 15% and buildings as 10%. So written down value at the beginning of the year is given, additions during the year is given and sales during the year. So we are considering written down value, add additions, less sales, that will be the written down value, and then charge the depreciation. So let us see the computation. Block of asset, the first is plant and machinery, 15% depreciation, and buildings 10% depreciation. So the written down value in the beginning, 2,50,000 for plant and machinery and 10 lakh for buildings. Add additions during the year. 3 lakh plant and machinery was the additions, but there was no additional building. If you add it, you will get 5,50,000 and the buildings cost 10 lakh rupees. Less sale during the year. The machinery was sold for 6 lakh rupees, but as the value was 5,50,000, we have to restrict to 5,50,000 and the balance would be short-term capital gain. And in case of buildings, 2 lakh rupees was the sales value, so the written down value is 8 lakh. As the entire plant and machinery has been sold, the block of asset doesn't remain, therefore we can't charge depreciation, but the depreciation on building is at the rate of 10%, that comes to 80,000, and the written down value of the building is 7,20,000. So the short term capital gain in respect of plant and machinery is, it was sold for 6 lakh but its value was 5,50,000, therefore 50,000 rupees is the short term capital gain. So this is the reference book used for these problems.